Hello again, my name is Edson Vasquez Borges, and I'm going to continue talking about the same topics. In this case, is protecting our planet. No? In this case, I'm going to let you know again that I chose the theme about protecting our planet because it teaches the important habits and connects with the daily life of students and kids. No? This topic is very common, very useful, and very important. We know that this theme is still in process. The governments around the world are trying to, are fighting against this problem that we've got in our planet, in all kind of countries. We know that we found in our seas or oceans mountains of plastics clocked in different parts of our planet. It's huge, and it's a big problem because it affects. It's very harmful for for the animals. You know, the animals are dying. About this problem of the plastics and the rubbish that we find in every in different part of our oceans. Okay, let's talk a little bit more about this. What I'm going to do with my pre-listening material. I'm going to talk about a topic, but using pictures on pieces of papers, similar that I did for the reading material. In this case, the pictures are about a text, but with some other actions. Yeah. The one of the pictures that I've got here is this. I'm going to engage the students and introduce the environmental topic using this picture. I'm going to ask them what they can see. I'm going to encourage them to participate and prepare for the listening. What they can see here: a planet, a rubbish bin, and rubbish. What this mean? This means that the planet is full of this kind of rubbish. We can find, as I said before, you can find all kind of rubbish all around the world, especially the plastics in our oceans and seas too. But why the planet is happy in this case, is smiling? Because there is a recycling program here. No? Because this is a rubbish bucket, and he is holding a plastic bottle that he is going to recycle. That's what he is smiling. Okay, I'm going to encourage my students to talk more about this after the reading program. And the second picture that I've got is relation. All these pictures has got a relation with the text, and also the audio that I'm going to use. I'm going to ask them what does this picture mean? It talks about a recycling program to protect the planet. That's why I chose this picture, because there are some leaves in there. Yeah. And finally, some of the actions that I'm going to motivate them before the listening. In this case, in the pre-listening material, is also this picture. A guy is planting a tree. What we can do as a students to protect our planet, planting trees. Okay. While the listening material or the listening part, I'm going to play an audio and I'm going to ask my students to take note of some expressions that they can realize or recognize. What is this going to help? This is going to help identify specific actions mentioned in the audio. The advantage is that this audio is simple, effective for vocabulary reinforcement. The audio is in A1 level. The original audio or the authentic audio is a little bit faster than the adapted that I did. The adapted that I did is slower, and I also added some pauses to make it more easy to understand. To make it easier to understand. Okay, let's hear the audio. Got it here. The adapted audio. Listen. I'm sorry, it's charging.
A continuación te presentamos un texto en inglés sobre el clima.
The audio is it's about the text that we did in the reading skill. Okay.
I live in a nice place. I love my community because they care about protecting the environment. The community decided to take action to protect the planet. First, they started by planting trees in their local park. Trees help clean the air and reduce.
As you can hear, the audio is slow and is a native speaker. There is a native speaker. And also the expression are according to the A1 level for the learners. Let's continue here.
Reduce pollution. So this was a good way to improve the environment. Second, they organized a recycling program for the neighborhood.
Recycling.
Every week, people separate plastic, paper, and glass to recycle.
Plastic, papers, and glass.
This action reduces waste and helps keep the planet clean. Third, the community encouraged everyone to use bicycles or walk instead of driving cars.
So, that is what we've got for the while listening process. No point. But for the post listening, I'm going to have a pair discussion. The learners are going to discuss what can we do at school to protect our environment. I'm going to use some prompts on the board, applying vocabulary in personal and local context. This enhances speaking and critical thinking and awareness about the planet. So, in this post-listening, the students are going to discuss this kind of questions and to share the ideas in pair, in mates, right, with the classmates. In this case, in group of 2. The audio that I adapted is an audio with speed fast. I use an audio editor program. I slow down the audio and add pauses too. But what advantages that it have? It improves understanding for basic level A1 student in this case. In conclusion, this plan to select and adapt reading and listening materials for A1 level students in 3rd year of secondary school, helps to the teachers and the students to have a better comprehension about the topics, to have a critical thinking, to share the ideas of how they can improve the life in the community, doing a recycling program, planting trees, reducing the pollutions, and different kind of activities that they can do in their own family, village, town, and city. Okay, this is it for today. Thank you for all. Thank you.